Pew Pew fans, I promised you some reviews, some new reviews of some stuff. So as you can see, we've got a whole plethora of things here that we're fixing to do. I'm going to do several things in one little video here. So just to let you know, what we've got is a alcohol stove. This thing comes in pieces like this. You can pack this away. You pour the alcohol inside here, and you got your little frame here that it's on this little wire cable. You can take the cable off of it when you're going to use it, or you can leave it on there. I like to leave it on there because what I like to do is I like to pull the little cable lock below here, and it helps keep the top in place. We're going to set this off to the side for a second. That's the alcohol that we're going to burn in it. We'll set that off to the side for a minute. We'll set our bread off to the side for a minute too. Get some of these things out of the way as we're working here. Fork. Okay, we've got these UCO waterproof container here with stormproof matches in it. We're going to use those to ignite our flames. We've got some diced green peppers. We've got some mushrooms. We've got some onions. We've got some pork. The pork's already cooked, so all I'm going to do is put a sear on it. We've got camping kit. A little wing nut underneath. That loosens this. That becomes the handle for the pan. Screw that back tight. There's your plate. Set that off the side. We don't need it. There's your top to your pan. Here's a little can opener tool in there. There's a bottle opener. There's a little multi-tool, a little knife and spoon set. Those don't come with it, just the pot parts. So this is the part we're going to use. We don't have to have a whole lot of heat on this, so we're going to go with the low heat stove, and we're going to use the alcohol stove on this pan. Got some Creole seasoning, got some minced garlic, and got some extra virgin olive oil. So let's set this pan out of the way for now, because we need to open this up. This is a Ultimate Survival Technology, UST. This is a mountain climbers, campers stove. Comes with everything you need with it. Got a little instruction manual. I don't need it. I've used one of these things before. Just folds open like so. And then you've got this pack of esbit tablets in there, esbit fuel. Now you can cook this like this, or you can cook like this, depending on how you want your heat. Since I'm not sure which one I'm going to do in here right now. I think I'm going to do I'm going to do the meat on this one here. So break this open. All I'm going to do is just twist it a little bit. It breaks the seal. I'm just going to take one of these cubes and set it right there in the middle. Wipe my hands off of that. I'm going to set the fuel off to the side. Set this pan off to the side for a second while we go ahead and get this over here. We don't need this in the way. So for this, what we're going to do, set this out of the way for a minute. And we're just going to pour a little bit of alcohol right in there. Just let it sit right down in the bottom there. And I'll set that off to the side. Set the grill back on top of this. Alright, then we're going to use our matches. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so you can see this. I'm going to take one of these stormproof matches out. There's what they look like. It comes with a striker on here. Come on. There we go. There we go. And it shouldn't take much to light this up. Come on. Light. Don't prove me wrong. Well, I'll be damned. Look at that. Prove me wrong. Wonder if the esbit tablets are just old. Butane torch. We'll cheat. There she goes. There she goes. Alright, we will try the match for the alcohol since we didn't do it with that first match. And we're going to cheat and light it off of this one. And it should. Come on, baby. Burn. She's burning. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. Well, as you can see, they're both burning. We're going to back the zoom out a little bit. And we're going to set the big pan over here. Let it start heating up. Try to get it as close to the middle as I can. And we're going to set this one right here. Oh, I see an issue already. The cable. Yep, probably should take the cable off. That's okay. Underneath there, we got it resting. Let's go ahead and throw a little bit of our oil in there. And a little bit over here. Let's see how long it takes for this to heat up. I'm feeling some heat already. Here too. I can smell the chemicals off of that. I can smell the chemicals off of that stuff over there. Alright. Let's just go ahead and throw a little meat in the pan. Okay, I guess we're going to throw the whole thing in there. You get in there too. That's okay. We were planning on searing this for this breakfast this morning anyway, so. Yeah, I see an issue with this one already. The balance is off. That almost spilled. Good thing that's where we're doing the vegetables and stuff at. I'm going to start off with just a few mushrooms. We don't want a whole lot. Maybe that'll balance it out. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, there we go. It balanced it out a little bit. Okay, so we found one small issue with the alcohol stove. It needs need to cook with it with the little cable off of the rack. Go ahead and throw some onions in here. Throw some peppers in there. Yeah, let's throw a little more pepper in there. Pepper's good. Alright. Now, let's throw a little minced garlic in here, a little in here too, and throw a little Cajun seasoning. Uh-oh, helps if you open it, Gumba. A little Cajun seasoning in there, a little Cajun seasoning in here. Okay, a lot of Cajun seasoning in there. Tony Cheshires. I hope I'm saying that right. Alright. Well. Yeah. Rotate around here a little bit, fellas. Let's get a good burn on all of you. Just a little heat this morning. It's already cooked meat, so we don't really have to do a whole lot with it. But you can hear it. It's a cooking. This is cooking too, but it's cooking slow. Probably use a little more oil. Yeah. Throw a little more oil in there just to be safe. putting just a little bit of heat on this one anyway. We don't need a whole lot of heat for it. We're done with that. We're going to go ahead and put it away. We're done with them. Go ahead and put what's left of the onions and the peppers in the fridge. Go ahead and put the alcohol away. Okay, so that esbit tablet, as you can see, folks, is putting out a lot of flame. But the alcohol is not. The alcohol is slow heating. With the esbit tablet, I'm going to turn this. I'm going to bring it a little closer too. So I can get under this handle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Good little extra sear on that meat. Look at that. That's pretty. Yeah. That's what we want. Okay. I'm not going to say that this alcohol stove is a failure, but I'm not seeing the heat come out of it that I need for these vegetables. I mean, it's heating up some. But not much. Most of the heat I'm getting right now is coming from this one, that esbit tablet. I don't know if you can see inside there, but I'm gonna zoom in a little bit on that. Oh, too far. Let's see what we can do here. See if I can zoom you in on that. Oh, we've reached the max. Well, maybe you can see it. Anyway, yeah, this thing here, it's just not. Yeah, that heat's just not coming in there quick enough. Maybe it's the aluminum pan, maybe it's the alcohol, I'm not really sure, but like I said, I'm not calling this a failure because I am seeing some sizzling coming up here, but it's taking its sweet time getting that heat to it, whereas this one here is already sizzling. So we're going to push this off to the side, let it burn out, and we're going to move these over here where I want them anyway. Move the whole thing a little bit closer and just set that pan off to the side. Make sure we're still in good view here. We are. Sorry about the shaking, folks. My camera stand is being stupid. I want a little bit of a sear on these mushrooms. So I'm going to get them down into the bottom of the pan. Yeah, that's good. That's going to be good. Wish I had a top for this pan. Get down here. Get down there, mushroom. Get underneath all that stuff. Get down here. So we can get some of that heat on you. These onions, get some heat on them. Come on, get down in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We ran out of fuel. Well. Uh-oh. We ran out of fuel. So let's swap this one over and see if we can finish cooking with it. Yeah, how you like that? So now we see how long those esbit tablets last. Well, it appears to be keeping some pretty decent heat on the pan, but it's not searing heat like the esbit was. So yeah, if I was going to cook a bigger dish than this, I'm going to have to use 2 esbit tablets, which I could do. Put another one underneath it. Finish this. But then again, that slow cook on that might be good for the mushrooms and them veggies. So let me move the mushrooms all the way to the bottom here. Put the meat that's already cooked on top of it. That way it'll help soften that mushrooms up some. Get on down there. Get on down there. Get on down there. Now let's move some of this meat over on top of you. Alright. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Alright, I'm going to let that sit for a minute. I'm going to go do a few things. And I'm going to call this done. So, the matches work. The waterproof container, I didn't test in water, but I'm sure it works because I've had one of these before. The aluminum camping dish doesn't heat up as well as I thought it would, at least not on the alcohol anyway. And as you can see, the alcohol is just barely keeping heat. Sorry about that. So you can see the alcohol is just barely keeping heat on the pan here. So again, I'm not going to call the alcohol burner a failure, but it's not working the way it should. The esbit tablet stove worked pretty good, but if I wanted to cook a full meal like this, I'm going to have to use 2 of these tablets. So, there we go. I'm going to finish cooking this while I go do some stuff around the shop. I'm going to get my day started and I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. Pew pew.